What's up, everyone? I finally got Cerebro in the token shop, so I bought it and slapped together Cerebro 2. You already know about Cerebro 2. I wanted to build this deck as fast as possible, so I just sniped Jeff Hoogland's list. Shoutouts to Jeff. Thank you, man, for putting together such an awesome list. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. There's a lot of it. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And drop a comment down below letting me know what your favorite Cerebro list is. Give me some ideas so I can make some more lists and make some more Cerebro videos. Let's move on to some games. All right, so for game one, we've got Finn going up against Finn, and we got Eternity Range for our first location. So we're just going to drop the Iceman, hopefully mess with his curve a little bit. All right, Space Throne is going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Nightcrawler in it, and then we can move it about, just so we can get some of that priority. Okay, so Ghost Rider. I'm definitely thinking Ghost Rider. I think we just go ahead and drop our Brood here on the left side, just so they get the rock and we don't. All right, Lady Sif discarding Infinite. So is it a Hella deck? It looks like it could easily be a Hella deck. So I want to know what their turn 5 is like, but I do want to drop this Mr. Fantastic. That's fine. We'll just drop the Daredevil and float 2. Cosmo is fine. We can always move the Nightcrawler. And if we draw in Mystique, we can put Blue Marvel in the middle, and then actually we can put Mystique in the middle. Right, let's see what this is. It is a Jubilee. All right. Well, that's an easy Marvel on the right-hand side. All right. Getting rid of their Gambit. That's good for us, I think. Okay. So, unfortunately, we do not get Mystique. So I think we just... All right, so it looks like we're going against Poseidon, and Xandar is not good for us, but we can always drop Storm on Xandar. That should help us out a bit. That's also not good for us, but I think that's fine. We can afford to lose the Iceman, I think. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna drop the Daredevil and the Nightcrawler on the left. I'm gonna move Nightcrawler over to the right, possibly. I do not like Xandar here. This is gonna mess with us quite a bit. This will be fine, I think. This may not end up being a Cerebro game if we don't draw Storm. Chavez, okay. We do not draw Storm. Let's see what they got going on. If anything, we can hit him with a Hobgoblin. All right, so they've got LockJaw into Quicksilver. I think we hit him with the Hobgoblin on the mid, and then we try and contest mid. Hopefully they don't pull into something like White Tiger or Doctor Doom, which they hit Spider-1, which is, I guess, good, but not great. We're just giving up on the mid. 100% giving up on middle. We do hit Storm, but I don't think that's the play. I think it's Storm mid into Cerebro. That puts us at 12 here and 8 on the right. They're snapping on us, which I think is fine, actually. Do we want a Cerebro? No, I think we Cerebro mid just in case they have an Enchantress that they pull out of their LockJaw. If they play into the LockJaw, but we'll have to see. I'm playing one card mid. And it's Doom, which is not going to be enough for them. We're still going to be winning by 5 and by 3 on the right side. Not an easy win because of the Xandar kind of messing things up, but we just gave up the left side, and that's 4 cubes. Very nice. Let's jump on to the next game. Megatech is running a Destroy deck, which is kind of perfect for him with the Collapse Mine, but he is going to have to play into that Lechigia if he wants to kill his Deadpool, which it looks like he's going to probably drop a Carnage on it. Disabled ongoing effects in the Isle of Silence. That is a little annoying. I think we could drop Storm in there. Is that what we want to do? I think we drop the Storm into the Isle of Silence, and the next turn we can move Nightcrawler over and then play Brood plus Iceman. I think is a good play for us. Yeah, he's going to Carnage. The only thing that I'm worried about is him using like a what is it, a Killmonger, but you know, if he Killmongers, what can we do? So we're gonna Iceman here on the left side. Hopefully if he has Killmonger, he plays it now and it only kills our Nightcrawler, and it's allowing us to keep our Iceman. 2 on the right, Deadpool into Deathlock. So that's fine, we're gonna win the right side. No Killmonger yet. We have Mr. Fantastic. I don't know if we want to play for the middle. And I'm not sure if we like drop something like a Hobgoblin, because I don't know. Yeah, I think we just drop Blue Marble. We do have the Cerebro. Hopefully we can draw something a little like our Mystique would be nice. He's gonna skip. He could be running She-Hulk, and the She-Hulk could help him out here, but I'm not sure. I think Fantastic left, Cerebro mid is the play. That puts us up to 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 on the left, and then another 20 on the right, and I really don't think he can beat that. I'm not going to snap because I don't want to run away, but let's go ahead and see what we got. 3 cards on the left side, okay. Can he beat 20? Sabretooth, Deadpool, Wolverine. No, he can't beat 20. Easy. Easy win. Wasn't able to take advantage of any death plays or She-Hulk. Yeah, no death plays or anything, and he had to skip turn 5 just to get rid of the Collapse Mine, which was really good for us. So, you know, that's 3 games, 3 wins. Let's move on to the next one. Right, we got J-Weil, and Big House does start us off here as our first location, and we're just going to Iceman into it and, you know, try to disrupt his curve, like always. Eternity range is something. I think we're going to Sinister in it, but we want to give them the rock. Okay, skipping again. Could be a Zabu deck, could be an Agatha deck if he's skipping. I do not... Honestly, we're just going to storm into this Gamma Lab. Or do we just give him the Gamma Lab? We probably just give him the Gamma Lab, and we storm into the Eternity range and force him to play into it next turn. Yeah. He can play in the Gamma Lab. I'm just going to automatically give it up. Get Gambit. And okay, that's fine. So it is a discard style deck. It's looking like maybe Hela, maybe just straight Apocalypse. We are just gonna Daredevil Goose. Do we want to Daredevil Goose there? We already can't play cards that cost 4, 5, or 6 in this lane. Actually, I might Goose on the right side, and then no, I can't do that. I'm gonna Goose mid and Daredevil right, and maybe toss a Hobgoblin right. We'll see. Yeah, Hellcow, okay. Gets rid of Morbius. Gets rid of Infinite. So if he is holding on to Hela, that could be really bad for us, but we will have to see. What's he playing? A Moon Knight and a Blade. Moon Knight could really screw us over. Do we play our Cerebro now is the question. Or do we toss our Hobgoblin and hope for the best? I'll put him at 4 and us at 2. Boy, no, I really think that we just go ahead and drop our Cerebro. I don't want to lose it. Hopefully we can draw into Mystique. Okay, Brood gets discarded. So we are winning here in the middle, and we do hit Mystique. Is that going to be enough? I don't think that's going to be enough. It really depends on what he drops on the I think he just drops left, honestly. If we Hobgoblin right, that puts us even. Let's try it. Let's try the Hobgoblin right. It's gonna be Lady Sif, so he's gonna win by 6 here, and we're gonna win by 6 here, and it's gonna be a total tie. Is that really what's happening? Oh my god. second tie, like straight tie with Cerebro since I got it, and I just got it today. Very interesting. You know, I really don't have any words. Let's just move on to the next game. All right, so we do have Felix, and our first location is Camartage, so we might end up storming that down. We'll have to see. Hopefully he doesn't have something like... He does have Iceman, so I wonder if he's gonna Scorpion me. If he Scorpions me, I'm kind of owned, honestly. Plus the Space Throne. This is not good RNG. Let's see the Scorpion, and yep, that's a retreat. All right, so we got Billy's in. Mirror Dimension for our first location, so we'll just drop the Iceman into it. See what we got coming on with the next 2 locations. We have Death's Domain. We can play Brood into that, so I'm gonna Mr. Sinister on the right. And then we can just Brood into the Death's Domain and have the 4 power into that to be buffed up. And he's skipping, so Agatha, some sort of Zabu deck. He does have Asgard, but we're going to go ahead and Brood here in the middle, and then we can drop like our Daredevil and Goose here on the right. Hopefully this turns into Asgard and not the Death's Domain, because if it does, it could really screw us up. If I see like a Wave or a Lady Sif, we're probably looking at maybe some sort of Agatha deck. And Vulture. Okay, so a movement deck. Vulture on the right. Probably means... Probably means we're going to see maybe a Doctor Strange over here, putting him to 11, but we'll be at 8 here, so that's fine. Okay, so he's gonna play left to get his draws there. Cloak. Actually interesting. Which can work for us. His Vulture's gonna move right, putting him to 8. But we can definitely win versus this. We do have Hobgoblin, which is a contender, but we do want to play our Blue Marvel. We are very far ahead, but they could be that Vulture could get pretty big. Because if they move the Vulture and then like Doctor Strange it to the right or back to the left, it can easily be 13 power. Okay, so they're gonna move both of them. Okay, I see a Storm and a Craven. Got it. Do we move anything mid? I don't think moving is something... We could move like Iceman mid. I think is fine, because then we can run like our own storm. We do have Cerebro Mystique, so we'll hold this. Because if he drops like a Heimdall, he would have to drop Heimdall mid, and Heimdall mid won't beat us, and we do have Cerebro Mystique. So Cerebro Mystique puts us at quite a bit of power. 369, and then we're going to have +2/+4, so 21. And then we're going to have another 4, 8, 12, 16, 28. I think 21, 28 can definitely beat this. I'm not going to snap because I don't want to scare him away, but this is definitely a dub, I think, unless something absolutely wild happens. All right, he's got Spider-Man, isn't gonna be enough. We're not playing for the left, so that's fine. Yeah, this is definitely a W. Yeah, plus Iron Fist. This is definitely a W here. 16, and then that's going to push it up another 6 to 22. Boom. The 28 on the right-hand side. Easy win. Wish we could have gotten more cubes, but I didn't snap early enough. I didn't want to scare him off, but perfect win here. Let's move on to the next game. Interesting. We don't want any of these cards. So none of those work with our C2 game plan. So Triskelion did kind of screw us pretty big, honestly. You're going to drop a Lizard. Cards that cost 1 cannot be played here. All right. We do have our Brood, but we do need to play something out. I don't know if I want to play Brood yet, because I don't know if I want to commit that hard to a spot. Actually, yeah, we'll play Brood right, and then we can just give up Bar with no name, and we'll have to win mid and right. With the cards that we play here will end up causing us to lose, but it is what it is. We do have Storm, and Storm is beautiful, so we're going to drop the Storm here on the left, plus the Nightcrawler. Now, all we need is Cerebro, and we'll be doing good. Hopefully we can draw into it. If not Cerebro, Blue Marvel, so we can copy the Blue Marvel for our, with our Mystique. All right, we got 3 rocks added to our deck, which kind of sucks. We do get Cerebro, which is great for us, honestly. So, though we can't play any of these other cards because of Cerebro. So we got to see what we play next turn. Though I think I can drop Cerebro on the left-hand side. And he's got Sarah. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and drop Cerebro here on the left-hand side and hope we draw into something like Mr. Sinister, Mr. Fantastic, or Goose. We don't want to see Blue Marvel or Hobgoblin, and we don't want to see one of the rocks. So, let's do it. So this might be like a rock with the rock slide and the Sarah. It could be a Darkhawk deck. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. We do see Goose, which is good. So nothing can be played here in the left-hand side. So keeping this Nightcrawler here is probably our best bet. I think Mystique plus Goose is going to be our best bet here on the mid. That's going to put us up to, this will be 8 plus 4 more will be 12. And then we're going to be going up by another 4 here on the right side to 22. So they'll have to win all 3 fronts. Not going to snap because we just pulled Mystique, so let's do it. Or Cerebro, sorry. So let's do it. All right, they're playing. So we do have the left side, I do believe, here. We currently have mid, Nova, Killmonger That's gonna hurt, but we're still winning left side. So we still win left side. Enchantress. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that... What a play by the opponent. The Killmonger really screwed us over here on the left side. Plus the Nova making their Sarah 5. That, you know, well played to you, CSUM. That's a loss. Let's move on to the next game. So we're starting off here against Walrus Gumball, and we do start with Baxter Building. So let's go ahead and get that early +3 power. And we've got 5 rocks. We're going to go ahead and Goose here on the left-hand side, just so they can't put a bunch of big stuff into it. And with the Agatha portrait, it might be an Agatha deck. Who knows? Savage Land. Okay. What's the play here? Is it store mid? It might just be store mid. They are going to drop Thor. Okay. We do have Cerebro into Mystique, which is pretty nice. We're just going to drop our Daredevil here in the middle. They're going to have to drop something good to be able to contest it. They do have Brood, which... Okay. This could be a Thor... This could be a Silver Surfer deck with Thor in it. It looks like they just got Thor. So I'm expecting a Sarah here in the mid or on the right. And nope, a Wolfsbane. Okay. So I think the play is Oh, I can't Hobgoblin left. That my own Goose screwed me up. And I can't play mid. Okay, so I guess we Cerebro right. And hope we pull any of our 2 power cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 rocks in the deck. So we've got over a 50% chance to pull a unit and just under a 50% chance to pull something that's going to help us. So yeah, I guess we're throwing down Cerebro. And we draw a rock, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to hope Cerebro Mystique is enough. We're not going to win there. Mjolnir is going to... Mjolnir's going to put Thor at 10, but Mystique's going to put us at 12. He just needs Mjolnir plus another card. Silver Surfer isn't going to do it for him. He might have a bunch of rocks. I'm gonna play this one out. We'll just drop these rocks, whatever. All right, the opponent retreated. They probably didn't have Mjolnir. They probably ended up with a bunch of rocks in their deck. So, I mean, a win's a win, so happy about that. Let's move on to the next game. Right, so we're going up against Ferguson in another Subterranean. Is this the hot location? Jeez. All right, I guess we're playing with a bunch of rocks. And he's going to straight up draw into one of his rocks. That's unfortunate. And we draw into one as well, but we're going to go ahead and throw down our Mr. Sinister here in the middle. I want to win this as Asgard location so we can draw more of our deck and hopefully, you know, cycle through all those rocks. Doubled ongoing here in Onslaught Citadel. That's really good for us because we do have Cerebro Mystique, so that's going to be an easy snap. I'm going to Goose, and then I'll just drop a rock over here on the left. I want to get that out of my hand. And they are going to play Lady Sif. Okay, discarding Agatha. Okay, so it is an Agatha deck. Honestly, if we just Iceman and Cerebro on the right-hand side, that's going to have us win more. Yeah, we're going to Iceman and then Cerebro, and we're going to definitely try and win Asgard. Okay, so they're going to Jubilee. on the left. Hopefully they don't have Enchantress in this deck, but there's a good possibility that they will. We do get Nightcrawler and Brood, which is actually really good for us. I don't know if I want to play Mystique right. Mainly because if I play Mystique right and they hit us with the Enchantress, it's going to hurt a lot. So I think just Mystique into, not Daredevil, I think Mystique into Nightcrawler is the play. And we'll just Nightcrawler here on the right. Okay, they got Crossbones. So no Enchantress yet. I just don't want to... I don't want to get too boned from an Enchantress. We're going to move you over here. We're going to play you here and you here. And with no Enchantress, this definitely should be a win. I can see... Crossbones. All right. The opponent retreated. I was going to say I could see like a Ghost Rider coming down to try and win a location, but he knew he didn't have the Enchantress, obviously. So that was a definite easy win for us. So let's move on to the next one. All right, Ray, you are the final boss. And we start out with the sewer system, which isn't great, but we do have Storm in our hand. So if the rest of the locations are kind to us, we should be okay. Okay, we've got Kiln. Understandable. So we'll just goose into the Kiln. And they are going to Daredevil, okay. Doubled ongoing effects on the Onslaught Citadels, looking pretty spicy. I think we go ahead and Storm left now. So we can like move over that way. Okay, Fantastic is an interesting play. I think we just actually I don't need to move the Nightcrawler, so I think I'm just gonna play the Mr. Sinister here. Probably give up on the Kiln because we can't play anything into that after turn 4, and then just really go into the Blue Marvel route. He's gonna Warpath, which that Warpath isn't going to do much for him. So currently winning. I don't know why didn't you Warpath right? That doesn't make any real sense to me. And yeah, bro, we're dropping this Blue Marvel, right? Mojo Colossus, okay. This looks like a Destroyer Spectrum deck, so I don't want to... So if we just Mystique and Mr. Fantastic, we 100% win this, I think. Yeah, no snap. A little too late for the snap, but I definitely think that this is in the bag. Unless they, like, hit us with an Enchantress or something like that. That could really screw us over. Even if Spectrum's not going to do anything, no, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, easy win. He got the right side, which is fine, but we got the middle and we got the left end. And yeah, got him. That's going to be it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and check out this video right here. YouTube says it's the best for you to watch, so go ahead and watch it.